Hi everybody, I'm Alicia Day. I hope you got to see the last little blogcast flip video we did. So Danielle's back at my little casa today and we're hanging out. She's feeling a little under the weather, so you're just going to get to see me today. We are actually going to go over some pattern paper organization. That seemed to be the biggest response on my blog, on my email, on the Addicts blog, was kind of getting the pattern paper under control so that it's easier to find. The biggest thing that I talk to people when I go and discuss organizing their scrapbook room or getting themselves just organized in general is deciding how you remember your paper. When you go to look for a certain piece of paper, do you remember it because of the company, because of the theme, because of the pattern, or because of where you bought it? The last big organizational class I taught, I had girls do it many different ways, but one girl did hers by, she had a Scrap Fanatic box, she had a Hobby Lobby box, she had, order papers that she had ordered online. She remembered them by where she purchased them. I'm kind of a mix of a little of both. I used to do all of mine by manufacturers. I do still do mine by manufacturers, but some have themes. So I'm going to show you a couple of those today. I'm also going to show you how I also do certain themes. So let's get started. First of all, I'm going to pull one of these out, so I don't know what I'm going to look like. You're probably going to see a big chesty view of me. But this is an example of by theme. If I buy any black and orange, it's generally because it's for Carly's a big OSU fan. So we have a lot of pictures of her in orange and black, and we have a visitor coming in. Lay down. Lay down. He hasn't been getting much love lately. He's been ignored today because I've been studying, so he may just hang out. Lay down. Shh. Lay down. Okay, sorry about that. So if I'm going to do any of Carly's OSU papers, this is the first thing that I'll grab. So you'll see why these come in handy labeling here in just a little bit. Another example of by theme is 4th of July. Now I would only use 4th of July paper for 4th of July pictures, so instead of by manufacturer, I have several different manufacturers in here. This is just my 4th of July. Okay, and moving on. For those of you who know me or who are getting to know me, we also have a lizard in our house. So I have a pack of just paper that are just used for the lizard pages because he gets photographed quite often. He just had a photo shoot along with this fur baby right here with Laura from Elephant Juice Designs, and we have several pictures of the dog and of the gecko. Okay, so by companies. I remember, lay down. Shh, sorry guys. It's either a kid or a dog. We got one. Lay down. So, we're just going to work around him until Daddy comes to get him. I have, the way I remember how I purchase papers is by companies. I'm a big company-minded person. I've just always been that way, and that's how I remember things. So, like this is the Cosmo Cricket stack, and this is the Creative Imagination stack. Organizing your paper by certain specifics, by color, by theme, by manufacturer, by pattern, or a combination of kind of like what I have, helps you to remember that when you go to put those page kits together, you'll be like, oh yeah, I bought that paper 3 months ago with the flowers on it and I really liked it. When you go to look for that, how do you look for that? Is it still in the pink bag from Scrap Fanatic? Do you have a box that you put your new papers in that you haven't organized yet? Or do you go look for it by the flowers because you've put it in the flowers section? An important thing is to remember when you go to make a page how you go to look for those particular papers. The next thing I want to discuss with you guys as well about pattern papers, of course solids you're going to do by color. I mean, that's common sense. It's easier to remember your color of your rainbow. Everybody has different colors of the rainbow. I'm sure that the particular order that mine are in, Danielle's going to do a little spin, probably isn't the, what is it, the Roy G. Biv that we learned when we were in school. I kind of do mine by shade, so you can see the white, yellow, orange, green, pink, red, purple, blue, tan, brown, and black. I don't have a particular one for white because I always carry all my whites and my blacks for base pages in my tote bag that I take with me. So that's kind of the more easier route to go with organizing. Also about with pattern papers was scraps. A lot of people seem to have maybe an attachment to that, and I totally understand. After I go through a kit or after I go through some papers and I know I'm done with them, they go in the scraps box. If I still have 12 by 12 papers that have other coordinating, like this is an example I left out and that didn't organized. Oh, Boo, come here, lay down. We may have to have Daddy come get dog.